And that's the sound the whales make. Usual hello everyone, and the act of opening my mouth and the heh sound triggered a yawn that I had been brewing for a while. So, normally I'd restart the intro because, I feel like opening a video with, really get to the entertaining part is a little bit weird. But at the same time, it caught me by surprise, because I'm just there, alright, let's do this thing. Hey. And then all I could think of is somewhere out in the ocean, far away, a whale went, you what? And that makes me happy, okay? I realize logistically the chances of them actually picking me up from this distance is crazy. I'm not crazy, but I like making whales curious, okay? It's a passion of mine. Have you ever wondered, right, what would Isaac be like if you could be incredibly lazy, right? If you just thought to yourself, one day, I don't want to try. I don't want to put any effort in. Today is a lazy day. I might not even get out of bed. Well, some glorious modder has thought about that fact. Because enter this lovely, lovely item. This glowing red aura of passive aggression. I can't even speak. Aura of passive aggression. You see, I don't have to do anything. I just have to wander around, and then everything will just die, because I can't be bothered murdering everything myself. It's just too much effort. I don't have the energy today. Killing things personally, come on, can't we hire someone to do that? And that's what we're doing. Everyone just dies for being in the room with me, which admittedly is really cool, right? Like, it's an awesome little effect and a really cool item. It just does your tier damage to enemies according to your tier rate. Every time you would fire a tier, you do damage. So obviously, if you start stacking up, this gets really crazy. But you may have seen some other items in that room as we got this, and yes, they will come into play. The array of gems is just fantastic, for example. But talking of not having enough energy today to kill things, that is something that applies to my real life as well. I mean, not that when it's not like when I'm high on energy, I then murder things. I don't drink an energy drink and go, alright, where's the closest living thing? I don't know why I'm doing it like a game show. Roll up and let's play murder today. Although that would be amazing. But in like a dystopian future, and I wouldn't be amazing because, death is bad. I'm just saying, if a TV show had pictured a future where we had a happy, peppy murder show, it would pique my curiosity. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Morbid curiosity is a phrase for a reason, okay? And it's not treason, and I don't need to explain it with no rhyme or reason. Cool, good. I'm glad we're all on the same side there. So I went to bed at actually an early time for me. It was about 6 a.m. is when I fell asleep, which is still quite late, but I am very much deliberately on a more night shift schedule because it syncs up with Danny because she works nights at the moment, so it means our daytime is the same time, so we get to spend more time together, which is all well and good. However, this means that the rest of the world doesn't really care about that. And also, what I love about this item is it turns all of the bosses into just dodge challenges until they die. And I know there is actually a challenge similar to that, but actually having this just as an item you could grab in a run and just optionally have this fun, that's something that I am really, really appreciative of. Kind of had to shoot there in order to avoid some extra damage, but I need to stop shooting for a little bit so I can activate my aura once more. There it is. The only downside to it is it doesn't affect things like fires, like poops. In fact, no, I think it might do fires, but it doesn't do poops. God damn! Either way. Alright, so I went to bed at about 6 a.m. and everything was fine. I was pretty happy with myself because that is earlier than normal. I know. I was going to get some good sleep and everything was going to be fine. And then an hour later, I wake up to this sound. And repeatedly, I'm not going to keep doing it for you because, you know, it's really annoying. And it was really annoying. And as you know, I'm having work done. You know, I'm having work done. I'm having a new nose put on. I'm having some lovely kitchen. The kitchen is being reworked. And this means the builder arrives at 7, 8 a.m., which is, you know, an early start for a builder. That makes sense. And starts doing buildery things. And buildery things tend to involve power tools. And his current job is to pull up the entire floor. Every single floorboard. So he can get underneath and put insulation under the floor. Because the house is severely lacking. That's the current job. And the floor is just a full-on wooden floor, which means it needs cutting through and pulling up on both ends. And that takes hours. Oh, that takes hours. Oh, yes, it does. But first, let's add to this. We are going to grab ourselves a cactus, because that turns into a cactus and makes us walk really slowly. But now we're immune to contact damage. If something hits us, it will just take damage. So not only do we passively kill things, we also just passively kill things that touch us. You know, I don't even have to dodge anymore mostly. I'm just feeling real lazy. And I'm going to turn on not moved with explosions, just for that true I don't really give a crap experience. And we're just going to grab a little bit of extra damage and a little bit of Mr. Dolly, because we are basically mod of the week labbing today, because I have a really cool thing. And look, you can't move items because you're just too slow anymore. It's just, I can't do it. It just won't budge. And I don't want that. Please don't put that sound clip of me saying that over various footage. Please don't do that. Alright, let's go see what actual items we would have got, of course, as we slowly plod along. But I love this. The lazy man's Isaac build. But when we grab all the gems later, it's going to turn into, well, a even more supremely lazy affair. Ooh, I'll take synth oil. Look at that. Lots of damage going on. And boom. Yeah, you're going to die. You're going to die. Let's see if I can not move. Truly, the lazy experience right here. So, yeah, like, power tools are going off. He's slowly cutting through each and every one of the floorboards, ripping them off. And obviously this has woken Danny up as well. Oh, will I survive? If I just completely leave it like this, will I survive? Place your bets. Ooh, that one nearly hit me. Oh, they can't run into me, so I'm not too worried about them. They are going to move me a little bit. This is actually kind of cool, right? This is like Isaac gambling. I'm going to stay like this, all right? Place your bets, 3-to-1 odds on actually surviving. Oh, we've taken another hit. Not looking good. What's your thoughts, guys? Am I going to die? All right, the nubs don't really matter because we do keep them down, although they're actually growing faster than we're doing damage, which means it's not actually possible for me to win this one, because I have to kill them manually, otherwise they're never going to stop spewing blood at me. Damn it! Because that's the thing, it seems really overpowered, right, to just permanently do damage to things just passively, but it's really not, because it's really toned down and weak. You have to so severely close your full naked steam that I don't think can be seen anymore, but I don't care, because ghost nudity is just a bigger problem in society as real nudity. In fact, maybe even more, because you could have a ghost's bleep. I just tried to self-censor myself, but I left a huge pause between ghost and saying the bleep because I wasn't sure how I wanted to approach it, and that just made an awkward time frame, and really it ruined the whole joke that I was going for. But it could be a part of you. The ghost could phase in you and be like, haha, I'm a ghost, which is what I would totally say if I was a ghost. But this is obviously woken Danny up as well, and now we're both awake, power tools are going off, we only had like an hour's sleep each, and it lasts for about 3 hours. It's just 3 hours of the most grumpy anger, because you know what it's like, right? When you've been woken up suddenly and you feel terrible because you've had barely any sleep, and it's one of the most heat burning of the sun, anger, fury things, right? When you can't sleep because of something outside of your control. When it's too hot, when it's too noisy, when it's too light, when something is happening that you cannot stop happening and it's preventing you sleeping. No matter how much you toss and turn, try and reposition, try and get comfy, try and mitigate it, it's going on and you just cannot fall asleep. And slowly you get angry and angrier about the fact that you're not asleep right now and you're tired and you've got to be able to be functional tomorrow because you've got a big day and you've got plans and you got to make this happen. And all of these thoughts start swimming around your head that ironically make it even harder to sleep, and you start getting angry, and then you get angry at the fact that you're angry, and then you can't sleep because you're angry, and you get angry at the fact that you can't sleep because you get angry, and you only got angry because you couldn't sleep in the first place. So now you're in just a spiral of thoughts and anger and just no sleep happening whatsoever, and it's just a supremely frustrating experience. Well, imagine two people who are both experiencing that next to each other for 3 hours. We got a little bit cranky, alright? At one point, Danny got too warm, so she threw the covers onto the floor and was like, we don't need covers, we're too warm. And I couldn't disagree, because we were too warm. But at the same time, did you just throw my covers on the floor? Like, we got to get them back at some point. So, the covers were gone, and then a little bit later, I got them back, and I was like, you're not allowed them. You gave up the covers when you threw them. So I, held them like a bear hug and refused to let her have any covers at that point. It was so petty, and it's hilarious now when we woke up after some actual sleep. But it was, oh man. So it was basically builder incited infighting, and oh, that's something right there. So I'm sure you're wondering, right, with this awesome passive aggression that we've got going on, what happens when you soy milk this bad boy? Well, a lot of good things, honestly. A lot of good things. We're just going to get some blood of the martyr. Yeah, I like that. Just a quick bit of blood. Is it more effective than high damage then? Okay, so the damage is being applied faster, of course, but is it better? Now, if we only had some way to be immune to tears as well, because you can't just get the Nod Leaf, otherwise the cactus doesn't work. So this isn't very much something that can be replicated with the Nod Leaf. Also, the Nod Leaf seems to disable the passive aggression. So I think inherently you have to kind of go with this. But that may have just been like a bug. A lot of these items tend to just go a little bit crazy. I'm going to run my cactus into you. Oh, he died. Yeah, I need a way to not be hit by tears, because the cactus makes you so slow that actually dodging things is incredibly difficult. Oh, that one was so close. I can't believe I was like, no, you've lost your rights to the covers. Telling someone you don't deserve your duvet. It's like, I used to go on a t-shirt. It really, really does. Oh. Oh, wait, no, I don't know why I'm dodging them. And also, if they get prickled, then they run away from you, because they're like, ow, why would you, ow? Which is, makes sense, right? If you suddenly smack your face into a cactus, you're gonna think twice about your future endeavors. All right, what's this look like on a boss? Not a crazy amount of damage, if I'm honest with you. I was admittedly expecting more from this situation. Oh no, I have a feeling that I might actually die here. Oh wait, no, I can't get hit by the skulls. I need to stop worrying about physical things touching me. Like, I really need to stop worrying about being touched and start worrying about the explosions. I'm about to die. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it happen. Okay? I don't. Oh my god, I survived! Okay, I've fixed it a little bit because we don't want to awkwardly die and come back. So you see what I mean, right? This item is definitely not just a straight pass. I admit I would have died there. I admit I would have done it. Honestly, guys, if you want to challenge yourself, cactus plus passive aggression try and get through a run with just what you find. It's really, like, I gave myself some extra stuff and it was still super challenging. So we would have been here until Kingdom Come if I had tried to do this properly. And it's not often you get to use that in a sentence. It's really, really not. I'm not been doing the devil deals because they're a lot harder and I genuinely don't feel confident enough to handle them. Hey, I will admit when I am bad, okay? I have no shame. Well, that's the end of the sentence. I just have very little shame. You know, it's not, there's not a lot of it going on. So, we'll get to the next floor and actually start to... Seeing all the fires die. Obviously, with soy milk, they go a lot faster, because fires don't really respect your damage. They just respect how fast you can hit them, because, you know, they're like that. So, do I actually care about any of these items? I like how we can't even make it move, because we're just too slow. Just too damn slow. I want to get through one more floor like this. One more floor. And then I will, well, upgrade this to the next level. You know, I want one more challenge floor. I want to be able to do this. Yeah, but my damage a little bit. So what? Shut up. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know where I'm from. I'm going to get a lump of coal. Because I want a lump of coal. You know, sometimes you want something. You reach out. And you grab it. You grab that lump of coal by its black, murky sides. And you decide where my keys have gone. Where did my keys go? Where... I have some keys. I had a spare key, right? Did I lose my keys? I find myself saying this sentence way too often now. Judas' shadow is kind of nice. We don't care about no Gemini. So... let's do this thing. Passive aggression. If you could kill them, please. That'll be real cool. Careful, gotta keep moving. I'm sure Brimstone would still hurt. Alright, focus mode, Zen-like dodging capabilities. Here we go. Why don't lizards understand that all insects are insects? The bigger tegu, right, refuses to eat locusts, but will eat roaches. Who is that picky? They're bugs. He goes, oh yeah, look, that disgusting thing in front of me. Nah, it's not for me. But this other more disgusting thing, yeah, that's what I want right there. I can only assume she just doesn't associate one of them as food because she's not eaten them before. But, you know, bugs is bugs, right? Then again, I guess I shouldn't be so, like, insectist because, like, not everything of the same type is the same for us. Oh, that was a really good dodge. And then it wasn't. That was a good one. Weaved between two waves at once. This is actually fantastic training for just general dodgering in Isaac. It really is. Oh, no. Oh, what? Oh my god, the one that spawned with it killed it. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, it spawned an army to help fight me, and that army immediately turned round and killed their general. There is something quite special about that, there really is. Oh, careful, he's nearly dead. There we have it. We won't kill him in a million years with just the passives. We've got to use our soy milk and a little bit of coal. Slowly walking on. Alright, next floor. We're gonna have some proper fun. Right, proper good fun. Yes, we are. Careful. Alright, so... We're missing one piece of this puzzle, right? We're missing immunity to tears. We're immune to being touched. And things are just dying, and we're immune to explosions. So we just need to be immune to being tiered, and then every little thing is gonna be alright. Now, I know this might be a prickly topic, but wouldn't it be fun if we were completely immune to damage, and everything was dying passively? Like, you could start the game and just go AFK, and win the game, there's something kind of nicer, right? Like you just pay just $4.99 to unlock God mode, and then everything is just glorious. So we'll stack up. Now we're going full synergy lab, okay? We've had our fun. Now we're a cactus human in a lab coat, because this is my Halloween costume. Next year, we're past Halloween. We're way. I wanted to say Christmas costume, but I was like, that's not a thing. So what's the next best thing? Halloween. But a cactus man ain't scary. Then again, if you had cactusy, like squishy skin with spikes coming out, oh, no! You don't want desperate travelers breaking you open for water inside. Oh, no. All right. Let's acquire the gems. Oh, yes, because these things are awesome. We have Ruby that makes all of your tears do fiery things. We have a gate, which is a little bit of homing and magnetic tears. We have a little bit of fear and all of that loveliness. We get ourselves a little bit of I think this one might actually be homing. Oh no, this one could be fear and stuff. This one adds a little bit of holy shot to our tears, and this one all the remaining effects. Essentially, look, I didn't memorize my notes. I'm sorry, but essentially all the gems together mean that your tears are guaranteed, every single one, to basically have every damn near on-tier effect in the game, alright? They will fear, they will slow, they will charm, they will burn, they will holy shot, they will knock back, they will magnet, they will pierce, they will attract, they will do everything, as well as some random stat ups. So combining all the gems results in a really cool arc of super powerful tiers. So that's what we're going to use on this floor. That is what we're going to use on this floor, and it's going to absolutely thrash, because these combined together are wonderful little items. They really are. Like, obviously, each one individually is super powerful, but when you combine the might of the gems together, you unlock your true potential, and you will save the realm of Kualga. That sounds like a good mystical realm, right? I can totally see Kualga being a thing. You just see everything getting murderized. Now I will do the Devil Deal Wave. You can bet yourself I will. Alright, so that's that. That's all the gems together. They make something truly, truly powerful. Well, why am I there walking over for them? I'm about to become immune to all damage, because that would be really fun. I'm there as well, still going back, because I want to get my sale for the item. And actually, this is a sign, because Loki's horns are actually something that we do need to get here. It looks like I'm just randomly squirting out little blue particles, like... I don't know how good of a sound effect that was, but, you know, it's fun to try. That's the main thing. Yeah, it's fun to try. Our red glowing angry cactus. Oh, our red glowing angry cactus. But these gems lead to some really cool interactions. I love the idea of the fires being put out just by being near us as well. That's really awesome. So what we're going to do, grab ourselves Lost Contact, because you can't really super see it yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Proptosis. Little bit better. Just a tiny little bit. Then we are also going to reduce our shot speed and our range as hard as possible, because we want this to be super, super close. So we'll get that going. We're going to grab ourselves number 1. And then we're also going to grab Mini Mush until we lose the maximum amount of range possible, which I think is 7. Yes, it is 7. Would you look at that? I learned my homework, and now we're a tiny little cactus monster as well, which is cool. Then we want to go into here, grab ourselves Mum's Eye, so we actually start being a little bit like that, looking good. I'm not sure why a tear effect isn't happening that happened to me before, but I suppose that's okay. Then we get ourselves marked, because this results in a really, really cool little effect here with these coming out of us. And then finally we get the parasite, and we get Cricket's body, which makes this happen. Look, this lovely splashing pools of blood going round everywhere. Is that not fantastic? Look at that go, just raining blood. So between this, the passive aggression, and the cactus, we just result in an absolutely amazing passive aggressive build, and it's just so cool. I mean, before, when I had lost contact, it would be blue glowy central bits with a red border, and it looked really cool. It still looks great, obviously, but I'm not sure inherently why it's doing this. Maybe because of lump of coal. Aha! There we go. It was because of a lump of coal. Look at that. The gems let you create this effect. Is this not awesome? Look at it. This is so cool. It's like a fountain of glory coming out of me. Oh, so what we do is we activate this. And then everything is okay. I take my hands off my keyboard, 'cause I don't need to play. I will win the day by being the best. And by best, I mean so brokenly overpowered that you cannot ever defeat me. Oh, I love it. I'm a big fan of autopilot builds. And being an angry, passive-aggressive, fouting-spewing, gem-powered cactus man is something that I can definitely get behind. It really is. Ooh, once you get close enough to the pull, and then you are gone. You're not going to last long. Yep, there we go. And obviously we can just walk around if we really wanna. And we can make our damage as minimal as possible, because that's always fun. Oh, God, they just got absolutely thrashed. Hello, bosses. Oh, goodbye. And a little bit of spider. Look at that. So this would definitely be Synergy Lab worthy if I could use these items in the actual game. Oh, I just love that little splashing effect. Perhaps you can actually create that with enough range up to create this arc with Proptosis. But maybe you can, to be fair. But it's the first time I've seen it using these mods, so I kind of want to give it its due, because things get absorbed in, and then every effect in the game gets applied to them, and then they just die horribly. And that's something I can really appreciate. And you know who else can really appreciate that? I bet Ultra Greed can. I bet Ultra Greed can definitely appreciate that. I do wonder how fast this will kill him. Probably pretty quickly, right? Because it's significantly powerful. Look at it go. Oh, here we go. We actually started injuring him before he got here. So I can just stand still and then... He looks like he can't believe this is happening to him. Oh, man. So how was your day? Everything okay? Yep, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Yep. He's actually trying to run away from me. He's charging in the opposite direction from me. This is so beautifully awesome that Ultra Greed is terrified of me, and he's trying to march his just really well sculpted greedy buttocks away from me, and he cannot do it. He cannot do. Well, he can now. He managed to push that along a lot after actually I said he couldn't do it. It really proved me wrong, but still, where am I? Oh, I'm over on the left. Okay, I see. Just watching it happen. Oh, beautiful. I am actually surprised it's not killing him a little bit quicker than this. Though, admittedly, this is still fairly good speed for an Ultra Greed. Come on. So many explosions, so much holy light, so much red fire. Fortunately, you can't charm or fear or any of that jazz to Ultra Greed as far as I'm aware, so we're not getting that beautifulness going on, but we're still getting this kind of shielded splattering everywhere, and I do love me a little bit of shielded splattering. Also, this is one hell of a heaven beam coming down here, which is something you don't see super often outside of the shadow of death. Alright, can we destroy this form? Taking him a while to turn into it. Any second now. And there we go. Alright, well this one will obviously die a lot faster because it does have a lot less health. It's just supposed to be a much harder fight. Yeah, he's kind of struggling, because the thing is, he's not going to do the jump, right, because he's always on top of me, and he doesn't do that if he is on top of me, so he's just going to kind of die. Obviously, this isn't something you'd want to do often, because it is, you know, you are effectively not playing, which admittedly, if you kept doing it, would get boring, but I do love this for just a one-off, because it's something you don't see. Immune to explosions, immune to tears, immune to contact, automatically firing a fountain of death that applies every effect in the game, while automatically damaging anything that touches you, while automatically melting anything that has the audacity to be in the same room as you. I dare you to try and find a more powerfully condensed way to just AFK your way through a boss fight today. I say, you just try it, Jose. I mean, everyone's allowed to try it. You don't have to be called Jose to be eligible for this. But you know, you can if you want to be. Being Jose is not an advantage. I don't want to, you know, just say that Jose is better. But you know, do you have an expression named around your name? You know, happy as Larry. Larry's a good. No way, Jose. Jose's got that covered. You know, you got Average Joe. I mean, that's not a great one, but still, Joe's got an expression named after him, you know? Like, how many of you got a name expression? Because that's real. Like, I got joshing around, okay? I got one. I'm pretty cool. I'm cooler than y'all that don't. Oh! Alright, guys, like you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. What was that? A good boy.
Rage Gaming with the video flow, shenanigans and Overwatch, and his fans all know that every single thumbnail that this man makes without fail makes you do a double take, catching your attention with every verse. See, say that you need healing but you're at his mercy. Get it? Cause it's a pun. On his channel, that's one of the better ones. Widow is venomous, I see no end to this. Cataclysm's imminent when Rage is in his element. Pandemonium is not familiar with irrelevance. Maximum Genji beam, oh so elegant. Jokes so funny causing you to cry. Editing is quality as the noon is high. Yo, concussion man, shoot to the sky. Cap it all off with a goodbye.